Hello, everybody. I am so excited to be here today. My name is Keri McConnell, and I am the Senior Director of the Northwestern Mutual Data Science Institute. I work at Northwestern Mutual, and I have the privilege to lead the Northwestern Mutual Data Science Institute. In addition, my team designs and delivers experiences that increase data literacy and attract, develop, and retain the best data science talent in the industry. In June 2018, Northwestern Mutual, Marquette University, and the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee announced the creation of the Northwestern Mutual Data Science Institute. NMDSI is our acronym. It is a groundbreaking partnership that contributes to the formation of a technology ecosystem and advances southeastern Wisconsin as a national hub for technology, research, business, and talent development, while creating an organic pipeline of tech talent in the area. I've been leading the definition and formation of the NMDSI from its beginnings. We are focused on ensuring the opportunities for growth in the data science and analytics industry are available to those who may not have considered a path in that field. And we are doing this through our three pillars of research, talent, and community. So why are we doing this? Technology, we talk a little bit about the numbers, make up 33% of our workforce at Northwestern Mutual. And we currently, today, have over 250 openings in the tech function at Northwestern Mutual alone. We have more jobs, though, than we have talent in Milwaukee at the moment. And there are estimated to be 31,000 new tech jobs to be filled in the next 3 years in Milwaukee alone. So this sounds like a target-rich environment for those of you who are looking to break into a new career, but it's still competitive. And the competition for the best jobs that lead to fruitful careers is tough. So you need to put your best foot forward. I am very proud of the data and analytics internship program that Northwestern Mutual has built with the NMDSI. Last year, for our 2021 intern program, we had 637 applicants for the data and analytics internship. We hired 22 of them. Think about that. And only about 25% of them came from the NMDSI schools. 53% of our technology interns in 2021 identify as BIPOC. And I'm proud to say, year over year, since the summer of 2019, we've converted 71% of our interns to full-time employees after they graduated. It's pretty exciting. Now a little bit about me. When I tell people the story of my career, sometimes I hear people say, you know, Keri, you took the path less traveled. And I did, in a way. After a year of college, I knew I wanted to try something else, but I didn't know what. So I left school and I went to work full-time. Eventually going back to get my undergrad in management information systems from Cardinal Stritch, followed a few years later by my master's degree in education from Northeastern University. And I joined Northwestern Mutual in 2006, worked my way up from being an early career tech professional to where I am now. And as I've built my experience as a leader in tech, I have met, hired, and mentored many early career professionals, talked with hundreds at career fairs. And through those opportunities, I've met people who stand out in my mind and a few that are probably easily forgotten. The competition for jobs in tech is tough, even when the market is stacked in your favor. So what does that mean to stand out? I'm going to share the 5 things that I think it takes to stand out. But I want to stress to you that there is no one way, right or wrong, to stand out and be successful. And I'm here to share what I see about what can make you stand out, not just based on my own career, but from years of interviewing young professionals and seeing patterns about who I remember, why I remember them. And I hope today you'll be able to take away a few nuggets that help you stand out too. So what are those 5 things? What are those traits I've seen that make people stand out in my mind? It comes down to being passionate, being curious, being proactive, be ready to fail, and be self-aware. And I'm going to go deeper into each one of these things now. I'm going to talk about what I think they mean and also share some examples of people that I've seen exemplify these traits and stand out. So let's start with passion. Pete Docter is the Chief Creative Officer of Pixar, and he's best known for directing the Pixar animated feature films like Monsters, Inc. and Inside Out. In a letter that he wrote to middle school students in 2009, after their teacher had written to him asking for advice for the students, Docter expressed the importance of hard work in addition to doing what you love. He said, whatever you like doing, do it and keep doing it. Work hard. In the end, passion and hard work beats out natural talent. So passion is showing that you have some interest in doing something that you're not told to do or feel compelled to do because someone else expects it. So what is that thing that keeps you going? What makes you light up? Get people to understand how you are the dynamic individual that they want to hire and get them excited about you and your passion. And then keep that passion alive by looking for ways you can put your passion to work in your job. One really great example that I want to share with you today is an example of Amadani. This is Amadani. She got her master's in statistics in 2019, and she started her technology career at Northwestern Mutual as a college intern. Amadani creates data science models that detect fraudulent behavior in potential clients. So I asked Amadani's manager what makes her stand out, and here's what he said. When I first met Amadani in one of my interviews at NM, I was inspired by her enthusiasm for data science. I clearly remember her excitement when we discussed various data science topics during that meeting. At that moment, I suspected that Amadani's enthusiasm would result in a great collaborative partnership. I'm delighted to be able to say I was not wrong. The passion and curiosity that Amadani brings to her career are more than nice to haves. These characteristics have proven to be fundamental in advancing NM's data science efforts. Indeed, Amadani's genuine excitement for learning and dedication to creating useful data science applications have been instrumental in driving our efforts. Here's another example. This is Kate Runner. She earned her undergrad in computational modeling and data analytics and is currently working toward her master's of science. She is very skilled in Python, R, and data and analytics, and she's very passionate about inspiring other people to pursue a career in technology and analytics. If you got a chance to meet Kate, you wouldn't be able to avoid seeing her passion at work. She puts positive energy into everything she does, but most especially into volunteering within the tech community. She enjoys mentoring and sharing knowledge with the data scientists on our team, other teams across the organization, and that bonus is she also shares it with high school and college students. But where Kate's passion really makes her stand out is in her approach to her work. Kate views every project as an opportunity and emphasizes that whether it's successful or not, there's always something you can learn from the experience together as a team. She is a thought leader. She brings multiple ideas to the table that inspire people on the team to follow her vision. Collaboration, learning, and innovation are very important to her, and they're also the reason for her success at NM. Okay, next, let's talk about being proactive. So early in my career, one of my mentors handed me a book, The 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, written by Stephen Covey. Hopefully you've heard of it. This book became the cornerstone of my philosophy for how to lead a productive and meaningful life, both inside and out of work. And it set the tone for how I approach everything I do. So the first habit presented in this book is being proactive. So if you look up the definition of proactive in the dictionary, you'll see that it defines proactive as creating or controlling a situation by causing something to happen rather than responding to it after it's happened. But Stephen Covey takes this concept one step farther. It means more than merely taking initiative. It means that as human beings, we are responsible for our own lives, and our behavior is a function of our decisions, not our conditions. So this is Callan Gast, and she's one of our current data and analytics interns. She's studying math at Marquette University, and she's on her way to graduate this December. Last stretch, Callan, finish strong. Callan has had multiple internships throughout her undergrad, and she's even published some research papers. What stood out most to us about Callan was her interest in working with data and learning new skills. At the time, Callan was beginning her junior year of college and had not had much experience in terms of statistical modeling and machine learning. Despite this, her passion and interest in data came through strongly when we first met her. We could tell when we spoke with her that she had a keen analytical mind, and the curiosity she demonstrated then has come through during her time at NM. Since she began her internship, she's learned about several new statistical disciplines and analytical modeling methods, and she's absorbed those techniques her team uses and has found success in applying them herself. Callan is just not afraid to know when she doesn't know something, and is always willing to ask questions. She knows when she needs to, when she's lacking knowledge in a particular area, and when she needs to ask for help, and she's willing to do that. So Callan is creating the conditions through her behaviors. Next up is being ready to fail. Callan had some of those characteristics, and I just talked about that. But what does it mean to be ready to fail? For me, being ready to fail really comes down to this growth mindset. And in a growth mindset, you're always thinking about what is possible, not what limits you. So rather than thinking about, if I do this, I'm going to reveal my weaknesses, I'm going to be found out, that imposter syndrome plays into that. You say, okay, I'm going for this. It's an opportunity for me to grow. Always being ready to fail as a way to move yourself to that next step. Chester Lebron is one of my favorite examples. He earned his undergrad in information technology. He spent some time on the cloud security team, and he currently works in our threat detection and response team to respond to and remediate security issues at NM. Chester started his tech career interning for several companies, including as an intern for NM. There are so many things that Chester's manager shared with me when I asked what makes Chester stand out. But what really stood out in that is that Chester shows that he is not afraid to take on new opportunities and challenges. We made a move to digital transformation and implementing cloud computing resources. And his team, his manager, needed someone to dive in and understand how we could better detect threat and response capabilities. So he volunteered, he took initiative, he worked with the SMEs to better understand how to detect that, and he built that skill. Another great example is Tommy. This is Tommy Lloyd. He's got his bachelor's in information science and technology from UW-Milwaukee, and he started his career at NM as an intern as well. Tommy's diversity in programming and frameworks is really what makes him stand out to his manager. He's had a variety of technical projects. He even built them out in high school and showed passion in building out his own ideas using technology that he had just started to explore. So That's how I see you being able to create an opportunity to stand out. And you can build these skills to get started. There's no such thing as mastery or final destination for any of these. I'm here to tell you every day I'm refining and honing these skills. So as you think about what I talked to you about today, imagine yourself here. Imagine your future title. What is the quote that we would highlight about you? What would your manager and your peers say make you stand out? Thank you for listening. I'm really excited that I had the chance to share these nuggets with you. I hope you took something away. If you would like to stay connected to the NMDSI, please visit us at nmdsi.org and sign up to be included on our distribution list. Thank you for joining me today, and please go ahead and stand out.